Brian Powell of Iron Far here with Adam Peterman before the 2022 Trail World Championships. How are you, Adam?
Hey, doing well. Yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks for being here.
Oh, it's a wonderful day here in Thailand. Enjoying Chiang Mai so far?
Yeah, we got in yesterday. It's good. It was good to get a full night of sleep and now explore the city and part of the course. It's yeah, really cool to be in Asia.
Nice. Well, going back in time a little bit, at Western States, after you won there, you said you were going to take some downtime.
Yep.
Did you actually do that?
I really did. Yeah. I think I said I'd take the whole month of July off,
Yeah.
and I pretty much did off of running. I mean, I was biking and hiking and did a few backpacking trips, but it was pretty unstructured training for me, and it was good. Yeah, it was a good thing to do, I think.
Did you come out of that feeling really refreshed and eager to train again?
I was eager to train again, but I honestly didn't feel that good starting up again. I think what happened was I took 5 weeks off, and you take 5 weeks off and you don't feel good starting up again. I mean, I was out of shape. I was out of running shape.
Yeah.
So a lot of August was tough building up again, but
It was also your first 100-mile race and your longest race
man. By a bit, by 40 miles.
So
yeah.
That's got to take something out of you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think I had a minor, or I don't know if it was minor, just a calf strain. But yeah, my right calf was just ballooned up after the race.
Really?
It was like all red. So that took 3 weeks on its own to get rid of. So that made the choice easy to take July off.
Perfect. Yeah, a little less antsy maybe.
Totally. Yeah, totally.
Nice. So at that time, you had mentioned aiming for the 40K race here at Trail World Championships.
Yeah.
How or why did that switch up to the 80K?
I think two things. I thought I was going to maybe run CIM and try to get an Olympic trials qualifier. But once they released the courses for these races, I mean, they just had way more climbing than I expected. I think the 40K has 8 or 9K. And so I was trying to think of how I could do a hybrid training block and do the 40K here with 9K climbing, and then a month later do a 40K flat and try to run 218. And honestly, I just thought that if I did that, I might not run 218. I might just kind of not go all in on either of them. So I figured, why not do the 80K? And we're all the way in Thailand, get my money's worth for traveling out here, and postpone doing CIM hopefully till next year.
Not an easy race course either, the 80K.
Oh,
Something
no.
like almost 16,000 feet of climbing.
Yeah, it's gonna be gnarly. We got out on course yesterday afternoon and this morning, and it's gonna be tough. I don't fully know what to expect. It's humid, but yeah, there's a lot of rocks, a lot of roots. It's really steep. There's a lot of variables out there. Totally.
So you got out on the course in the afternoon and you were running.
Yeah.
How was dealing with that heat and humidity, and how maybe did you prepare for that?
Honestly, it wasn't as hot as I thought it would be. The humidity is different. It's not humid in Montana. It wasn't humid at Western States. So that's kind of a new thing, just being sweaty, sticky all over your body. But yeah, I did a bit of heat training in Montana. As best I could.
In terms of running, sauna, what did that look
I did
like?
both. Yeah, I would wear all my clothes, bunch of different layers, be out there like Rocky Balboa, just doing easy runs. I did that for about a week. But then it legitimately was just pretty cold, and so even doing that wasn't hot enough.
Yeah.
So then I was just in the steam room at my gym and in my friend's sauna. So
Trying to make it work.
But yeah, I don't know. A lot of the course, once you do that first climb, you're actually at a little bit of altitude, about 3,000 feet above the valley floor. So I'm hopeful that it's not as hot up there. But we'll see.
Now, were you on the very top of the course?
Yeah, today, I guess it's not technically the high point, but it's that main aid station where the crew will be.
Was there ever a break in the forest that you could get a little breeze, or was it pretty green
breeze?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's really nice when you get the breeze. Yeah. I thought the hottest parts were actually once you got out of the foliage and just out in the sun, and then it's pretty hot. But fortunately, a lot of it has shade.
Yeah. Now, it wasn't like a record-setting year at Western States, but it's a hot year.
Yeah.
Do you think, how will your strategy be in dealing with the heat in terms of race day? You're going to go hard early and then try to hold on, do you just how do you approach that?
I think at Western States is nice because you have so much crew, and then every aid station has ice. And I think here I'll have ice at mile 5 and 30 and 40, and so I'll have it way less. So I mean, I'm just kind of thinking, just not go out too hard, and not I don't know, I don't want to boil over, because at States when you have the ice, you get that every 30 to 45 minutes, and that helps a ton. And so without it, I think I'll just have to control my effort.
So
a little bit.
just not pace better, but just be more conservative in your racing.
Yeah,
style.
that's the plan. That's
not
the
that
hope.
Not that you were pretty steady Eddie at Western States, but
tried to be. And that's the plan here. I think, like I said, there's just a lot of unknowns with the terrain, and a lot of the course I haven't actually seen yet. So I'd like to try to play it safe, and then hopefully be feeling good towards the end.
And really, this is a new course. I mean, you don't have any benchmarks to go off of, like in terms of time between aid stations or pacing other people's experiences.
Yeah, totally. That's something I try to do before these races, is like go through the course record, whoever won it the year before, and like dial in a fueling strategy based off their splits. And here I have like no idea. Especially the section from mile 5 to 30. I'm just gonna have my bag full of snacks, and hopefully you bring enough.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
How did once you took your time off and your calf recovered, how did preparations go for this?
It was good. Yeah. I most of August was just spent building up, and then I got to go out to UTMB, not racing, but just crewing my girlfriend Erin.
Yeah.
Which she did awesome at CCC. She was 7th. So got to experience that, and then go back to Montana. We put on the rut, and then it's just been like a really consistent 7-week block. I added some intensity, which was exciting. Actually just copied a page out of Killian's book and started doing those uphill flat workouts that he was doing. And I thought it was good to have that intensity again. I missed that. I mean, I didn't really do any intensity going into Western States. Almost starting in February, I just cut out intensity just because of like little injuries I had here and there. So it's been fun to add that in again, and we'll see if it pays off. I mean, this course is going to be pretty long and slow, so we'll see.
I mean, in terms of that intensity, you had that plan for the back half of your year anyway. Yeah. Instead of you just substituted marathon training for or replace that with some uphill workouts,
some uphill stuff. Yeah, so I knew it was something I had to add in again, just to stay sane and keep things different. But it was fun. Yeah, I would run up in Missoula. There's a mountain called Mount Sentinel where you gain. It's like about 2,000 feet from the valley floor. So I would just hammer up that and then jog down and then do some flat intervals and maybe do Sentinel again or maybe call it a day. But for the most part, they were all pretty good, and it's tough work. I mean, I understand why Killian's the man he is. They're hard workouts.
Indeed. Well, you put in the time and the training, so best of luck out there on Saturday.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.